steadiness over here.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it, and people were saying that they see shadows on the street, shadows in the window, lights flickering on and off, and I'm looking at it right now. I'm gonna show it to you guys. It's blocked off. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to our channel, Why Not Now? This is my beautiful wife, Lisa Marie, and of course, my name is Steven.
We did that in reverse this time.
Yep.
So welcome guys. So if you are new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy our content. Don't forget to click the notification bell. That way you are notified any and every time we post new content. And don't forget, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to do anything. So where are we today? We are showing you another one of our famous neighborhood tours. You know, you guys know that we take you around, and unlike in other situations where you have to pay for a neighborhood tour, Why Not Now is taking you for free. So if you enjoy our content and you'd like to contribute, as always, please check the pinned comment. Please check the description underneath each and every video, and you can find out how you can support us and a little bit about what that will go to. So we are in the area of Jardines De La Hacienda today. So we're going to show you a little bit. We're starting at the park, at the entrance of the park here, Jardines De La Hacienda Park. We're going to go ahead and walk on over in the main street and show you a little bit of this area. I can tell you guys, I've only been here for about 10 minutes, and I really love this area already. It's a nice area. I enjoy it. So.
Yeah, it's a nice area, and it took us maybe from the central historical area, maybe like a 10-15 minute, 10-15 minute ride.
10-12 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, so that's really not bad. But yeah, it's a nice area. I'm gonna turn it around a little bit, show you guys. I'm not trying to get in everybody's face, but as you see, we're out here in the park.
Definitely a dog-friendly park. Now, we did see a lady there. If you could look straight ahead, she has 2 dogs off leash. Actually, another dog off leash, but you're not. Yeah. I guess I don't think it's really a dog off leash kind of park, but she has her dogs under control. People are not complaining, so it's working for her right now. Yep. But it's a beautiful park, guys. Beautiful playground. Walking, people are jogging, people have their dogs, people are riding bikes with their children. So really a very family-oriented park, and it's a Saturday, so it's perfect for a weekend for the locals to get out and enjoy the area. Okay.
All right, guys, we're gonna head over here towards the street, and also past something that would look pretty interesting. I think they actually may tear it down. It was a Plaza, bullfighting plaza, Toros, Plaza de Toros, or something like that it was called. I'm going to try to go over there and check that out and see if I can show that to you guys. That actually looked pretty interesting, but I heard that they had a bullfighting events or whatever out in the Untitled area. So that's what our friends have told us that lived here. But I'm gonna flip it around and show you what it looks like over here in the front.
That's sad that they're gonna actually. That's sad they're gonna actually go ahead and get rid of that bullfighting ring. I heard they're gonna, is it a H-E-B or something they're gonna build, which sound, I mean, it's like pros and cons to that, right? Because we love having our supermarkets, and H-E-B is a nice supermarket, but at the same time it's like, oh, you know, it would have been nice to keep the bullfighting ring. But they have another one, right, babe? Another bullfighting ring somewhere?
Yeah, that's what I mentioned, guys. It's out there in the Untitled area.
Is that the only one, I think, or is there another one?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. If
any of you guys know, comment below, because we actually plan to go see, I don't know if you would call it a show. I don't know how you, what's the proper verbiage, guys, when you want to go see a bullfight? The fight? We want to go check out a bullfight. So if you guys know of other ones besides the one out in Untitled, let us know. We'd love to go and check it out.
And as of right now, this kind of reminds me of the Alamos area a little bit. And guys, always check out our neighborhood tours. We do a lot of neighborhood tours. Check that out. Yeah, it's very peaceful, quiet over here.
And you guys, I mentioned this in our last video when we went out for an evening in Querétaro with a couple of friends. We've now organized some playlists, so that way if you're just solely interested in neighborhood tours, I will keep adding to that playlist. It's called the Neighborhood Tours playlist, and you can go ahead and just straight through watch all of our neighborhood tours. We have quite a bit, and we're going to keep adding to those to that playlist. We also have our informational playlist, our vlogs, you know, where you get to see areas, but also we, you know, do a little bit of talking, which you guys know we kind of do in general. We like to show you things, but we also like to go ahead and, you know, like we're spending a day with friends and chit chat with you guys on camera.
Now, as you see in the background, guys, you have a rental over there. And that's one of the other things that we always were mentioning, that best way to find rentals, just walk around and figure it out. That way you can really get a feel for the neighborhood and see if you really like the neighborhood.
I can see why this area is called Jardines De La Hacienda. It is so beautiful, lush and green. This is actually Jardines De La Hacienda Boulevard. If my husband will turn it around and show you, going straight down left to right. It's really green and beautiful, palm trees, huge trees everywhere. It's just a lovely place to go walking. Then you have your little businesses here. We saw a couple of like outdoor patios with, you know, lights strung up. People are out enjoying like a coffee or something to eat. It's just a really nice area.
And guys, in this video we're trying something a little bit different, where you may see us just having it, showing you more of the front footage, and we're going to be talking behind it more so than it's always being on us, you know. So we're trying something different with this video.
We'll turn it around every now and then, guys, but that way you can really see. Oh, actually, see this guy here on the right. He has fresh fruit. He was just kind of pedaling around the park, and it's just really nice to know that you can just be walking in the park with your kids, and if they want some fresh mango, some fresh watermelon, or whatever he may have on hand, they can just go ahead and just buy a cup of fruit. I like that.
Yeah.
We have the recycling bins here. We actually showed you this in we had a 3-part millennial neighborhood tour, guys, if you haven't already checked it out. And my husband actually took a shot of the recycling bins that they have here that you can bring, you know, your items to and do your recycling.
Yeah. And since we're talking about the fruit, guys, we were talking to a couple of people here. A lot of people that's coming from the States and whatnot, and we just realized that it's down here, what I'm trying to say, down here everything is organic already. Like, it's not that overpriced charge. Right. They're overcharging us in the United States.
Right, to eat healthy, it's like, oh, do you want to eat healthy? Here's this organic food, and then all of a sudden you're paying like, you know, triple the price for like, you know, some celery or some strawberries or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
Over here, a lot of the locals will tell you, do they have organic markets? Sure they do.
Yeah, they do.
And I'm sure they have nice ones, but the locals have told us multiple times, they're like, you know, guys, I mean, they kind of joke about it. They were like, you don't have to go to an organic store, guys. I mean, like, everything is organic.
Everything is organic.
Part,
yep.
Over here, just go and buy it.
It's a joke, yeah. You can go check out that video. We went to the organic farmers market. So check that out. But yeah, I just personally feel like you walk around, somebody selling you honey, fruits, everything you need, and it's just healthy for you. You don't have to pay that extra charge for it.
I enjoy when we went out about a week ago with our friends, and we didn't have this on our video, but when we were hanging out down in Centro Histórico, we actually there was a guy that was walking around selling, you know, homemade chips, fried, you know, potato chips, and he had a couple of varieties, and my friend picked up a bag, and she had me try one, and honestly it was really good. It had no salt on it, and he asked us, he said, do you know, quiere sal y limón? He wanted to know if we wanted salt and lime, and she was like, no, I'm good because I like it plain. But honestly, guys, that chip, just no salt, plain like that, was probably, I don't even like plain potato chips. I always joke with my husband, I don't like Lay's, I don't like those plain chips, but I actually enjoyed those chips. They were like that kettle kind of crunchiness, so it wasn't like that thin kind of chip that you buy in the store. It was like a nice crunch to it, like really homemade tasting.
Yeah. And guys, we're walking down Boulevard, Jardines De La Hacienda. And of course, they have side streets. Like I said, it really puts me in mind of the Alamos area.
It does. Yeah, you're right. Is that like a hair salon across the street?
Yeah, it's a hair salon over there.
Urban Coffee and Market. What is this? I don't know what this is.
I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We're all about exploring. We're all about being adventurous. We've been living down here in Queretaro, Mexico since last year. We have our residency down here, and my wife, she has done amazing jobs of putting together videos for you guys, and she has been receiving a lot of positive feedback about those videos, how it has helped people out.
That's right.
And how they help them out. Thank
you for reminding me, husband, because I completely forgot. A lot of you guys reach out to me via email, and you tell me about your experiences, how the temporary residency videos, the 2-part videos have helped you get approved, that it helped you through the process. I have another individual, oh, I wish I could remember his name. It begins with an S. Gosh, but he reached out to me. If you're watching, hi. He's from I believe it's San Francisco, California, and he is in part 2 of the process now. He was asking me, he dropped off his documents, and he wanted to know how long it would take for them to contact him, and I let him know. I said, if you dropped off everything you needed to, your application, your pago de derecho, your bank paperwork showing that you paid the immigration fee, your photos for immigration, what happens after that, they should email you. You give them a good email. They'll email you. It could take a few weeks at minimum, or it could take over a month or more for them to email you and reach out and let you know when to come back for that appointment to actually complete that process and get your temporary residency visa. What was I gonna say now, Maya? I lost my train of thought. Goodness gracious. I'll come back to it, guys. It'll come back to me.
And we're to stay on track, guys. We out in this area, and of course we show you the real raw footage of everything. And in our opinion right now, this is not a bad area in our opinion. First off opinion, it's peaceful. Saturday is always busy.
Buenas tardes.
But everything just seems peaceful. It's green and nice. How would you say it's suburban type area, residential type area over here. Flip it back around so you guys see. You see the mountains in the background actually.
Like a tall, I don't know if that's an apartment building way back.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. That could be talking about off in the distance right there. Could be apartments or something being built.
And my train of thought came back now. What I was gonna say about the temporary residency visa, guys. Yes, at minimum it could take a few weeks, and it can go on up from there. But like I told the gentleman that emailed me, if you see, guys, don't wait. If you see it's like over a month and you haven't had any contact, don't just sit around waiting, because things happen. Paperwork can get lost, things can get overlooked. Go back down to the INM office and question them and say, hey, I submitted my application about X, Y, and Z weeks ago, and I'm just trying to follow up and see what the status is. I haven't heard anything back. Better to be safe than sorry than you waiting multiple months and then all of a sudden you find out they lost your paperwork.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what it comes to.
That's true. I think the process is even faster now, of course. Because of COVID, it was kind of slower at one point in time, but it's actually, I think it actually may have sped up. Over here, I guess it's another little plaza. We may walk to this other plaza called, Plaza Jardín, something like that, and check that out.
And you guys may wonder, like, okay, you guys who are like our day oneers and have been following us and pretty much know everything that we do, almost watch every video, know where we're from originally and all these things, might say, oh, we already know about Buenas tardes. We already know about your temporary residency visa, or we already know about who you guys are, but we have to announce it over and over again, guys, because there are new people that come to our channel that they don't know who we are, or they don't know what we do, so we have to go ahead and treat it as if new eyes are watching us.
Yeah. All right, guys, flip it around. We're gonna go over here and go left. This is a roundabout. This is like just some type of restaurant,
Bloom?
rooftop.
Oh yeah,
Bloom.
it's really beautiful. This is the downstairs patio.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get it all in people's face, but yeah, it looks like that's a restaurant. Yeah, there's an upstairs right there. Yep.
All right, now we're gonna go ahead and go across the street and make
Gracias. Always catch that eye contact, guys, when you're crossing the street, because man, it will run you over. I heard a lot of people say the driving in Merida was horrible compared to here. People say the driving here is actually pretty good. So if you guys are locals, or if you guys have lived in Merida or other parts, tell us, comment below and tell us how the driving is in that city. That's an interesting thing I would like to know about. Of course, watch out for
they're doing some construction.
These are the real dangers of Mexico right here. But in a little roundabout, they have a little water feature and stuff.
Oh, so this is a new apartment building they're building, I guess, huh? I'm guessing. What does it say? Or maybe it's maybe it's like a
could be a business or medical thing right here.
/ stores and things.
Yeah. Our guy's gonna cross the street again, because I know the sun probably all in the camera and everything.
And not only the camera, forget it, we're sweating right now. It's really hot. It's actually a warm one for us here in Queretaro today.
They have a barbershop spa, barberia spa. There's a nice little eatery, looks like, over there. I'm gonna go back over that way, but then I want to show you this pizzeria and the barbershop right here. That's one thing I realized down here, the little small spots like that, they have the best food. You just have to go and be willing to try it out. Crossing over real quick, you see Starbucks. Yes, they have a Starbucks down here in Mexico.
Oh my God, they have tons of Starbucks. They have all kinds of coffee. But you know, we've tried a lot of other local coffee shops, and we've had some good experiences with coffee over here.
Yeah, they have tons of other coffee spots. And check out the other video, guys, we did. We were down in the Hercules area. Alta Norte Cafe.
Right. There's a two-part video. One is actually a neighborhood tour, so it shows you the Hercules area, and then the other part is in a coffee shop with a gentleman named Oscar, who showed us a plethora of different coffees that were really, they smelled amazing. They were just a bit expensive, guys, but I'll be honest with you, it smelled amazing in there.
Yeah.
Now we're not going to turn the camera on Starbucks because there are a bunch of people out here on the patio. Obviously in the background you can probably see.
Yeah, you guys will see. But yeah, and you hear us say a lot of things of expensive, guys, because you already know our channel is all about. Hey guys, I'm back. Actually, my battery died. I thought I was recording, but what I was saying was, we walked by the Starbucks, that our channel is all about affordability. So if you hear us say things are expensive, to us, that's our opinion, how we feel like things are expensive or certain things like that. So we all about just being cost effective, about saving money and just living affordable. But we're gonna head over here towards the Plaza Jardines area. So when I get back over that way, I will turn the camera back on and show you. It's actually back this way right here. All right, guys, let's go. Hey guys, we made it further down, and it was interesting because I was doing my research over here, and we on the street called Hacienda de Vegil, V-E-G-I-L, and I was doing my research about something that happened in April 4th of 1987 or something. It was this lady named Claudia. She had committed this horrible crime over here with her children. If you guys are familiar with that story or whatever, comment below and let us.
Because 1987 wasn't that long ago. She probably still alive.
Yeah.
And there are people who are in this area of Jardines De La Hacienda that probably remember that.
I know about the story.
Or heard about it through family members. But it was, gosh, it was a horrific crime. It said, what did you say? She stabbed her
three children. She stabbed her 3 children.
But why did she say she did it?
She claimed that she was possessed by a demonic entity. And that's the story that's going on around here, and I'll read up on it. I thought it was pretty interesting.
Not to scare you guys, but you guys know, like, I love learning about history. I love learning about paranormal stuff, just things in general, like that just make you think deeper into things. And obviously this area is a gorgeous area. It's a beautiful area.
Local area.
But we wanted to bring that up because it is in this area, and we're actually going to see if we can pass by the house.
Yeah, we may pass by the house. It may be further down, where we're gonna keep headed straight. I'm gonna turn it around so you guys see front.
Oh, while we're strolling, guys, I just thought about this when we were passing by Hacienda de goodness gracious, Jardines De La Hacienda Park. There was a gentleman that was in the park, and he was handing out these flyers. And I saw a cute little spot across the street. I was looking at it before he gave me the flyer, and it's called El Mercadillo, and it looks like it was like he had fish, you know, he had pescado, fish, he had marisco, so all types of seafood, you know, camarones, shrimp, and it was like a little market, and they're brand new. So if you guys are in the area, check them out. Looks like they service, they have even poultry, chicken, cheese, and wine, looks like. So check them out. It's called El Mercadillo. You know how we like to plug in the local small businesses.
We like to help locals out best we can, and that's what we're all about, trying to help out the locals around here, because they help us out. They embraced us, and they're friendly, inviting us to their home, going out of their way to help you out. Like that. That's what they do down here in Mexico, and we like to speak about that and let it be known. All right, guys, let's cross the street.
So far, I mean, you guys haven't been with us the whole time because we walked through a lot of residential areas, and it is quite hot, guys. So if we look a little drained, it's because the sun is beaming on us. But you know, it's really a nice, peaceful area. But at the same time, there are things going on. Like, look at this right here. I mean,
it's the surgery.
Yeah, exactly. They have all kinds of little cool shops and things that, you know, as you're walking, a lot of fruterias. There's no shortage of little places to go and little businesses and little restaurants to enjoy here in the area.
And guys, this area looks familiar to me. It's a hospital over here. It's a hospital. It's a hospital over this way. And what Debbie was asking about healthcare.
Debbie was asking about healthcare.
Hey, Debbie, how's it going? It's actually a hospital. We're gonna actually do a video about healthcare. We're gonna talk about that, so we're looking forward to that, guys.
That's right. We have a lot of information we can share with you guys. Now, when it comes to private health insurance, I'm not going to get deep into it. We've mentioned to you guys, we don't have health insurance here. Nope. We don't feel the need for it at this point in our lives. God bless. When we need something, like, you know, we did a video recently about our first experience going to the dentist here. You guys can check it out. It's called Stories from the Dentist. And I'll link that below in the pinned comment in the description. But after that video, we actually have gone to a different dentist. So if you guys want to know about that, we can do a separate video. But I actually had multiple fillings replaced, and I can give you guys the scoop on how much I paid. I can't tell you exactly where I went, but I can, because of, you know, we have to have some places that are private to us. But what I can tell you is, if you go and do work like that, and a dentist is affiliated with a hospital or has a very tiny little location within a hospital, you will pay less money. So hint, guys. It's not, and it isn't this hospital here, just so you know. But this is a new hospital, a great hospital. We can give you more information on that in a future video.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna show you. This is Plaza Jardines right here. We were walking around trying to figure things out, but that's what it's all about, exploring. They have chicken wings over here, of course, ribs, Papa John's, Hilton Garden Inn. They have a lot of things over here, guys.
Oh, gracias.
And across the street, I'm gonna show you the hospital.
Hospital General de Queretaro.
Yep. We've heard people come down here. They've done miracles.
Guys, they told us, yeah, we're not gonna give you all the scoop, but this is brand new. Our local friend told us that this hospital at one point when the pandemic was at its height last year was serving as the COVID hospital as well. So just so you guys know.
Yep. All right, guys. So we were walking around and we showed you guys pretty much a decent part of the Jardines De La Hacienda.
If you have an emergency, look, guys. Not like in New York, in my home city, where they don't work. They're all broken. It works. It's in new condition. Check it out. 911. Just hit the button.
And the house that we were talking about, it was a number. The number is 408. We didn't come across it, but I'm kind of curious to walk by there and see if it's for sale, if somebody's living there.
Yeah.
I don't know. So we may head over that way and show you guys.
We've always, when we've traveled and we bought, we've owned in our lifetime with three houses. One was a new construction, the other two were already built, obviously. And when we're looking for a home, we always do, when people have lived there before, we're big on that. We'll like dig into the history and find out what happened in that home, because we're big on like just being careful. I don't want to buy a home or be in a home that some crime or some murder happens.
Yep. So that's what we're gonna do, guys. We really hope you guys enjoyed this video, but don't go yet. We're gonna walk by and see what's going on with this house. So we get back with you guys. Now we're gonna go see what it looks like.
Where this crime happened. We're gonna go check it out. As you guys know, I mean, we kind of just want to show you guys everything, and this is a beautiful neighborhood. But now I will say this, guys, and I know part of it is knowing what happened here, but when we hit the street and like, okay, so across the street, my husband will show you, is 402. This is a corner business, or I guess business, right?
Yeah.
The house is 408, and I will tell you, as soon as I hit this block, I'm a person about it. I feel energy. I did feel like a heaviness over here.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it, and people were saying that they see shadows on the street, shadows in the window, lights flickering on and off. And I'm looking at it right now. I'm gonna show it to you guys. It's blocked off, and it's still vacant right now.
Wow, guys.
So some evil stuff is going on over there, guys. But check it out. Comment below, guys.
But what's crazy is that somebody living next door?
Somebody's living next door, and it looks like it's a more of a modern home. But
I wish somebody were out there so we could try to ask them something.
Let's show. I'm not gonna touch it or be around. I'm gonna stay across the street because I have my beliefs.
So is that it with the broken glass?
That's it right there with the broken glass, guys. And it said dog right there. Somebody spray tag dog on it. Yeah, you see, it's all blocked up.
Let's keep going down and pass by it.
You see, it's all blocked up. It's vacant, and it has. I feel chills on my body, guys, walking by. Buenas tardes. But yeah, it's vacant, and it's this weird feeling. You look inside it, man, and it's like it's empty and dark.
I wonder if this guy that was cutting the grass knows the story.
And it's spray painted and stuff all on it, like people written on, but it's blocked off, guys.
And that's what you can see here. It looks like an average neighborhood going down this way.
It is.
But then there are two. So you have a house side by side, but then you have like I guess no one ever wanted to.
Nobody wanted to buy it.
But I wonder, like, if they just broke the windows out, or
they blocked it up. That's center block. I looked up the video of the house, and it actually was a gate, kind of like this right here. It used to be a gate, so they center blocked it up, guys. So I don't know what's going on. I'm getting creeped out just thinking about it.
Let's go back the other way.
But yeah, we're gonna head on back, guys. I don't know.
Somebody here in Querétaro has to know about the story. You guys comment if you really know about the story, or you have a grandparent, or you have an aunt or uncle that is familiar with it. I want to know. Comment below. Yeah. Guys, real quick, I wanted to show you because I had a couple of my viewers on Maya. I think it was Maya, M-A-Y-A. If I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I'm sorry. I remember you asked me about dog food. I wanted to show you guys in the area we passed by. I remember everybody I talked to a lot of people, but I remember you guys. You had asked me about natural dog food, There's some holistic dog food here. As you guys can see, they have the Taste of the Wild grain-free diet, Diamond Naturals holistic. We don't feed our dogs grain-free, but if you do, I mean, I've heard good and bad about it. I'm not here to talk about whether it's good or bad, but I wanted you guys to see that they do have like little small areas, I mean small stores where you can buy, you know, specialized dog food, and of course you have your Petco as well, and a bunch of other pet food stores. So just wanted to plug that, guys.
All right, guys, we circled back around. We're back where we started, over here in this beautiful park over here in Jardines De La Hacienda. I keep messing it up, but I'm working on it. I'm working.
Jardines De La Hacienda.
Yep. It's a hot one today. If you guys haven't, if you can't tell, it's pretty hot. And I had intentions of going over there towards the Plaza de Toros. It's hot, guys. And there's a little bit of hike, so I have to exit out. But I do have a little footage of that. A little B-roll I can put in there. And we just really hope you guys really appreciated us walking around and walking around with us. We appreciate walking around with you guys. Let me say it like that.
So we're going to end this video, guys. As I mentioned earlier, you know, you guys would be the only reason why we'd be able to continue doing what we do. To those of you who have already contributed, thank you so much. To those of you who have maybe the ability to contribute on a monthly basis, please go ahead and do that, just so you understand a little bit of the back end and end of how things work. When you guys donate or contribute, I should say, I like to use the word contribute because I feel like we are giving you informative content and you guys are contributing to that, so we appreciate you guys. When you contribute to the channel via the PayPal link or via the Ko-fi link, so for the PayPal you do have to have an account, because I had someone recently ask me if we had another sort of paying a cash or Venmo, right? Was it Venmo? Okay. And because they didn't have a PayPal account. So for Ko-fi, you don't need any account. You can just go ahead and click on the Ko-fi link, and you can donate whatever amount that you choose to donate there. As a guest, you just put your email in there, or any email that you want to use. For PayPal, yes, you do need to have an account, and you can go ahead and sign up pretty quickly and easily, is my understanding. For those of you who want to be, you know, to continue to support us on a monthly basis, you can go ahead and do that. You can go back to the links monthly. We're not set up yet to do the automated withdrawal. We're thinking about doing that. Yeah. We'll see if we're looking into other types of programs that are available for that. But just so you guys know, whatever you contribute to the channel, whether it be through PayPal, Ko-fi, or any YouTuber that you contribute to, there's always a percentage that will be taken, and there are various amounts. So for the PayPal and the Ko-fi, you know, I think it's somewhere between like 3 and 5%, or whatever your contribute, you know, whatever you contribute, they're gonna take that. That's just their fee, so you know, and you have an understanding of how that works. You know, that's really the bread and butter. I mean, YouTube, we don't make big bucks from YouTube at all, guys. So we're doing this, as I always say, for free, because it's our passion, and we enjoy doing it. We want to be able to continue doing it. We want to be able to take you guys on day trips. So, you know, your support is very much appreciated, whether you are contributing financially one time, on a regular basis coming back, whether you're watching our videos and you're letting the ads play through, even though the ads pay us maybe a couple of pennies here and there. If you just let the ads play through, that helps us. If you're sharing our content, you're commenting, and you're letting people know, hey, this video is beneficial to you, or I think you might find it enjoyable, that helps us as well. So anything that you can do, we are very, very grateful. We're very appreciative. We hope that you continue to enjoy our videos going forward, and we will continue to bring you enjoyable and informative content.
Always, guys. We always gonna bring you guys great content, and we know that you will enjoy our content. So don't forget to subscribe.
We're so tired and hot, guys. Sorry, we need a cold drink.
Don't forget to subscribe, and always like, comment, and yes, comment below what we were showing you guys today. Of course, this area, to sum it all up, it's a beautiful area. We love the area. It's a lot of things we're thinking about walking around this area.
We're like,
yeah,
I don't know if we should renew where we are. We probably need to come move out here. So
yeah, we like this area. It's a nice area. Reminds me of Alamos, but so much more.
I enjoy it. It feels more local to me.
It is a very local area.
Yeah, I love that.
And that's what we want.
Yeah,
we want, we just like it like that out there. We just like being around and jumping into culture like that. And guys, we went by the spooky house. If you guys know about that. I can't even
call it a spooky house, because to me, that's more of like a entertainment. We went by the horror house.
That was a horror house.
That's
it was blocked
scary.
up. So Guys, comment below about that if you know anything about that.
No, all jokes aside, we turned the camera off. We told you guys we felt this energy and chills. We turned the camera off. We were talking amongst ourselves, saying, "Oh my God, like, do you feel those? That like just the feeling, the chills that we got from there. It was just really creepy.
Yeah, really creepy. So, really hope you guys enjoyed our content today. We enjoyed walking around with you guys. And we don't
know how to end the video today.
And from the bottom of our hearts, we really appreciate you guys, the day oneers, everybody who's been there with us. And we have a lot of more videos coming about the healthcare. We're going to give you an update about the dentist that we found and everything like that. We're going to continue bringing you neighborhood tours. We're going to continue bringing you great content over here in Santiago de Queretaro, Mexico, because we love being over here. And so we're going to end the video now.
As usual, what's most important, guys? Live the life that you're meant to live and keep a grateful heart, even when it gets hard, guys, because it gets hard sometimes. Keep a grateful heart, and remember,
why not now? All right, guys, peace.